Carmen's best friend, who has been there for Carmen for many of her and Corey breakups and who knows a lot of secrets, spilled a lot of tea in her recent live. Now, not only is she Carmen's best friend, but she works with Nev Management. This is when the tea get hot because Corey said in his recent video, and this is why she's upset. This is when the tea get hot because Corey said in his recent video, and this is why she's upset, that Nev Management played a big part in his divorce. According to Corey, when Nev Management helped him and Carmen stage a breakup back in August, it was never mentioned that she was supposed to go on a blind date with Michi, especially being that Corey already had a problem with Michi before the fake breakup. Supposedly Michi, for months prior to that fake breakup, was liking Carmen's pictures and leaving inappropriate comments underneath her pictures, which Corey already felt some type of way. So it looked like to Corey they tried to sabotage his marriage, and this is why he pulled the plug on the whole breakup back in August.
Now, when you say when Carmen go back to Corey, what am I gonna do? I'm still gonna be right there with both of them. Y'all have to realize that people break up and get back together all the time. Whether they get back together or not, it's none of my business. I don't care what they do. I'm still gonna love regardless, okay? I'm gonna love regardless. That's number one. So Carmen has been like a little sister to me. Carmen is younger than me, much younger than me. And I've mentored Carmen, and you know, I loved Carmen and love Carmen from day one, okay? And I took a liking to her from day one. And I noticed that a lot of times Carmen allows people to say things to her, do things to her, and she doesn't stand up for herself. Now, I'm black. I'm from a different type of community. We don't play that. It's very rare that you're gonna see a black woman allow somebody to trash them and them not stick up for themselves, like in the rawest way. So for me, it was different to see somebody around me allow not one but multiple people just say things and not say nothing back. But I'm behind closed doors, so I know how this person is feeling, you know, what they want to say but don't want to hurt the other person, which is so dope to me. Because for me, when I'm feeling like some type of way, everybody's the casualty. Everybody going down. I don't care. And I have been that friend to Carmen that's like, you know what, slow down, you know, y'all still married, we have been voice of reasoning. And Carmen has been voice of reasoning for herself in so many cases. Now, to be honest, I have not been celebrating or been the one to say, yeah, Carmen, go date somebody else. I have not been that person, because as a married person, I don't think it's right on any end for anybody to say I'm single when you're still married. So I have not been around that on purpose. I have not said anything negative towards Corey or Carmen. And in the past, I have been the one that Corey and Carmen has came to together to ask for advice. And there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying, because I feel like the guy, when I saw that video last night with her and the guy, I was like, I really took a liking to him. I really took a liking to him. And I have been trying my hardest to be like, nope, I don't like it. Nope, I don't like it. Nope, don't do it. Nope, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know nothing about it. All I'm focused on is making sure you and them kids are good. Like, I feel like I've been sitting around like I'm her taking care of her, like Ebony is her taking care of her. That's how I've been feeling. Because you got to understand, and when I say that, I don't mean it. Everything isn't financially. I mean, when she breaking down, we right there. But now she has somebody that is helping her through it. And of course, first off, I don't need to use nobody. I'm a rich bitch. I don't need to use nobody. So when I saw Michi, I really was drawn into that. And I was like, wow, you know, but I noticed that Carmen didn't want to do too much because I'm sure it was out of respect. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's not up to me to determine that. But I saw it and I was like, okay, but right under the video, right under the video, Corey's video was right there. Well, I got on the phone with Youngboy NBA, and yeah, I was on the phone with him for 30 minutes, and he kind of told me, to go ahead and apologize, and you need to make that right for the kids, for the da 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 da. It took Youngboy to make you do that. Nah, you should have did that on your own. And it was like a backhanded. It was like, oh, me and Carmen good, but let me tell you how this started. It started all during the video with Neb. You came to Neb. You wasn't having any views anymore. Not like that. You needed Neb to bring your views up. You asked them. I know. You started feeling some type of way because everybody was still more intrigued by Carmen. You didn't like the way it was going, and you pulled the plug. And everybody know YouTube, a lot of this stuff ain't nothing but a bunch of actors. So you pulling out the fact that, oh, we did this, it was written down, it just makes your product, the quality of who you are, look bad. Because now, if I'm a viewer, I'm going to think everything you say is fake and scripted now. So you didn't make nobody look bad but yourself. When somebody says they doing it for marketing, and you hurting somebody for marketing, what are you selling? What are you really giving up? It's your family. For marketing? You willing to hurt her for marketing. If my man was willing to hurt me for marketing, I would smack the out of him. For marketing? And I'm like, my girl sitting back, she ain't saying nothing. And it's been going on. It's been going on. It's been going on. It's been going on consistently. Carmen was staying with me for 3 weeks. That ain't the first time Carmen came to my house. That ain't the first time. It wasn't the second time either. It wasn't the second time either. And it's not for me to say. And I'm not saying that Carmen is innocent. And Carmen knows she's not innocent. But Corey is not innocent either. And one thing I respect about Carmen, for her to be so young, for her to keep her mouth shut the way she did, that is to be commended. That is to be commended. And I feel like Corey can still redeem himself, but it has to be 100%. It has to be 100% genuine. It ain't the truth. And I already said it, and I'll say it again. That assistant, you are messing with that assistant. You're messing with her. You've been messing with her. I could give her some of my experience and what I've been through in the past to help her. But when I see that somebody's keep on tearing her down, and I'm seeing that she ain't saying nothing, that was a backhanded apology. You showing messages. You showing production sheets. You can't call yourself real and 100 doing stuff like that. And I felt like I needed to get on here today because this is just one of them days for me. And I've spoke to Corey before. I've been very blunt with Corey before. Corey knows exactly who I am. Corey knows I love both of them. But what we not gonna do is we not gonna make it like she is the only problem in this situation. It's two problems. When you're in a relationship, it's two people, it's two problems. We don't know everything when the doors close. We don't know everything when people are not around. We can't speak on those things. But what I can say is that Carmen consistently has told us, yeah, I was wrong for this. I was wrong for that. I was wrong. And we had to tell her, stop. Stop always making it like you the only one that's wrong. No, I never said that. I said when I saw Michi, it changed my perspective on who he was. Because I said I did not want to be around that. And I still am not around it because that's who I am. I don't have nothing against nobody. I don't have nothing against nobody. But when you have a sister, a family member, a friend that is doing wrong, you have to put yourself in a position to say, I got to say something.